Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. Today I got a little bit of an interesting theory for you based off of some Street Fighter 6 data mining from the PC version of the beta test. And what does this have to show? Well, that G from Street Fighter 5 may have something to do in Street Fighter 6. Not necessarily being a playable character, but still appearing nevertheless. So what exactly is pointing to this? Well, it has to do with specific audio files. Not the character announcer audio files, as we made a different video on that, and that'll be linked at the end of this one if you didn't see it already, because there's some pretty big stuff there. But specifically, we're talking about stage music files, ones that you did not get to hear in the beta test. To the point, these will be from the extreme battle mode. This is the mode where you can fight and like the bull goes back and forth, or you can hit the ball back and forth. So not the traditional versus. And my source for this here, One Viper Cruz, whose YouTube channel I'll be linking and the video I'll be linking in the video description, states specifically this is not a character theme directly, as it doesn't have all the usual ups and downs of a character theme. So it's just a flat stage theme. But still, let's dig into it. I will play you one specific part of it. Alright, so that's appropriately jazzy enough, but what does it mean in and of itself? Well, G's theme, not his like Street Fighter 5 theme, but his theme when he debuted, his character trailer. It has lyrics, but the background music is actually very suspiciously similar. So let's take a listen to that.
President Power to the earth! Light it up. I have the power of light! Power to the people of earth!
So there you have it. Now obviously not quite one-to-one once again here, but not dissimilar either. Definitely sounds like it's being played on the same instrument as well, as be kind of matching up a little bit. Now, this is where I'm going to leave it to you because there's no hard proof one way or the other. Some people are swearing up and down this is absolutely like a remix of the G theme trailer. And perhaps just as likely is that any similarities between the two could be purely coincidental, honestly. But that's the music and that's where it stands. Now, a few other things to note, though. When it comes to G in Street Fighter 6, we've definitely left off with way more questions than answers. So even though G did not launch with Street Fighter 5 or anywhere near close, he was an arcade edition character, right? He is officially the boss of Street Fighter 5 as far as Capcom is concerned. So that's not nothing. That's, it's kind of a high event thing, right? And as far as what he's here to do, it's hard to tell. We do know based off like Rose and Oro's endings in Street Fighter 5 that G is like a kind of like elemental, a force of nature basically, and he's wickedly powerful. But we honestly don't know much past that. I would say that his story definitely hasn't concluded. But then again, I would also say it barely even began because we don't know anything about him. We just know this. G is more than likely linked to Q in some way. And we still don't even really know what's up with Q at all, right? So there's definitely a lot of questions. Here's where I can put it. We know for a fact that Street Fighter 6 takes place after Street Fighter 3, so the whole guild and the Illuminati stuff should be wrapped up and done with, and we can move on. If we roll back to the earlier intro you saw from the World Tour mode, we have JP, who we speculated, the bare minimum anyways, because he's a two-letter name, that he's similar to G or Q. And JP is probably like a villain in the game. And we also have this shot here, which is either straight up G, or it is JP in an alternate costume. It's not the same beard that JP has, but also has the mustache, which G does not have, so who knows. But to me, it evokes the image of G for sure. So to round back to the start, the music itself is from the Extreme Battle mode. So if it really truly has anything to do with G, then I guess it'd be like a boss battle mode or something, not necessarily something against a full and playable character. And could potentially show up in other modes too, like say the World Tour mode, because obviously there needs to be a story in the game. We have no idea what the plot of Street Fighter 6 is going to be at the moment. But continuing on with the plot of G, since he said in most Street Fighter V, that makes sense to me, ideally anyways. I would like it not to be a loose end. But for now, honestly, who knows? I'm just making the video just because I think a lot of people would find it interesting, because I know a lot of people are interested in just where Street Fighter 6 is going beyond the usual, hey, let's play versus and beat each other's heads in. And my friends, that is the video. So make sure to check out the video description so you can listen to the audio tracks in full for yourself. Make a judgment call one way or the other. Let me know what you think, because I think it's potentially interesting. It does sound similar enough that there could be something there. But I guess the real thing we need to know now, besides this kind of stuff, is, yo, when are we getting our next fix of Street Fighter 6 news? And, yo, is there going to be an open beta, please? That all said, though, hey, we're at the end of the vid, so thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Street Fighter.